We did this project in the fall of 2020, and the pandemic hit in March of 2020. So we were still kind of in the thick of it. There weren't even vaccines yet. There wasn't a ton of knowledge about everything. So we were all kind of running by the seat of our pants, for lack of a better phrase. Still, at the end of the day, present findings, present research, present what the market is telling you. And you can't do that unless you put the work in, unless you adapt, unless you're flexible. And that was what the pandemic taught us as part of the research project.
Cannata, they are a media aggregator of information and research on the imaging and printing marketplace. Yeah, the pandemic was the 800-pound gorilla, right? If people are going to be going home in droves, we wanted to know, how are the people who sell those devices to adjust their business approach to meet the needs of end users who are not going to be there? They're going to be working out of a home office.
They had an idea of what problems the clients and the suppliers and the resellers and the vendors were facing, but they needed to get confirmation on that. The Market Research Center is incredible because they take on almost a dozen companies every semester. That gives them a new angle and prepares students like me for the real world. Hi Don, how are you?
I am well. Good to see you, Brian. Great to see you as well, my friend.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I'm going to share screen.
A lot of the companies, if you remember while we were doing the research, didn't know how this was going to pan out.
The priorities and the needs of each of the individuals that didn't really come to light at the beginning because there wasn't an identified need for them until the pandemic came in and suddenly all the cracks in the foundation revealed themselves.
Oh, I totally agree.
With the virtual setting, teamwork definitely took on a whole new beast that we had to conquer. The pandemic fatigue that we were all going through at the time, right? Maybe you didn't want to interview one more person, maybe you didn't want to put the work in, but we had to keep each other motivated. So getting that research, getting those details, getting those interviews, getting those findings was difficult, but at the same time so rewarding.
And when we shared that report results with our customers, they didn't know any different. They didn't realize that this was done by students at Seton Hall University.
The fact that we were able to provide that much benefit and that much influence to this recognized organization that specializes in research was so cool from a student's perspective. The Market Research Center really gives us this knowledge and this feedback and this experience and this hands-on learning that we can take with us as we graduate, as we move on to bigger and better things.